It's a rare occasion that I find a New Mexico State Park that I really didn't like. So stay tuned. I'm going to tell you all about it in this very short video. Hey y'all, RoamTownGirl here, coming to you from my latest boondocking site, but more on that in future videos. And we're gonna shoot this video fast and I'm gonna get back indoors. And you say mosquitoes. If you're new to my channel, thanks so much for stopping by. And if you're a longtime watcher, mwah, thank you so much. I so appreciate that you keep hanging in there with me and helping this channel grow. Today, I wanna tell you about another New Mexico State Park I stayed at. This time, I'm gonna tell you about, I forgot where. Seriously, I'm blocking this from my memory. This time, I'm gonna tell you about Ute Lake. Spoiler alert, hated it. Okay, I could sum up Ute Lake in one word: goat heads. Do you know what goat heads are? Those little spiky, thorny things that get in the bottom of your shoes, the bottom of your dog's feet, basically everywhere. They were so bad at Ute Lake that I basically rarely came out of the RV. I even had to throw away the shoes that I wore because I couldn't even pick out the goat heads from the sole. There was just too many of them, and I'd probably still be picking them out now. Have you ever stayed in a camping situation that was so awful that it permanently has mentally scarred you and you will never go there again? If you have, I'd love to hear about it. Tell me in the comments below. But besides the goat heads, I guess if you like hanging out and picnicking at a beach, or you have a boat, then perhaps Ute would appeal to you because they do have those two things there. Okay, so besides picnicking on the beach or having a nice boat ramp, the other thing that they did have, because I have to be fair and equitable in my reviews, they did have some wildlife there. So that's always fun. They had some deer running around. Okay, bye deers. And they had some wild turkeys running around. I'd go outside, but it's totally windy. Quick intermission here. Would you do me a huge favor and take a minute and give this video a thumbs up? It's supposed to help the algorithm and tell YouTube to send this out to more and more people. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you. Now, I stayed in the electric loop because if you've been watching my videos, you know at the time that I made reservations, all New Mexico State Parks forced you, yes, I use that word on purpose, they forced you to make reservations online, and initially you could only book the electric sites. Now I believe it's opened up a bit more, and you still have to book online, but now you can also reserve primitive sites. And those spots tend to be a lot prettier, but you don't have the amenities. Okay, so I stayed in the electric loop, and it was small. It's funny, you know me, I wish I could just be by myself everywhere. Careful what you wish for, because there was a couple days where it was myself and one other RV across the way. So it's him and me. Oop. And then that's it. And actually, I am so grateful that they were there, because what happened was we had a night of the craziest winds I've ever experienced. It wasn't so much that the winds were blowing so hard, which I've had that before, but it was making the creepiest howling noises. Oh my God. And it just felt good knowing that there was another RV there. So I guess I actually like at least having one other RVer within shouting distance, just so I know I'm not totally alone. Where I'm boondocking now, I'm kind of all by myself, and I had some concerns, and then a few people rolled in, and they're sort of far away, but if I shouted really loud, they could hear me, and I'm telling you, that actually does make me feel a little bit better. On my way out, I, of course, went to go see what other areas were available for camping, and I actually liked the lower campground. It wound up having a water view, and it had a lot more trees and shrubs to offer shade. So I can't imagine the circumstances that would ever take me back there, but if I were to ever go back there, I would definitely stay in the lower campground. And there are 2 areas designated for primitive camping. So if that's your thing, or you're trying to save money, that's available to you too. And they're a bit closer to the water and have a water view. Okay, I can't really think of anything else to tell you about Ute. That sort of sums it up. If it were me, I would never stay there again. Hey, if you or you know somebody that's wanting to go to New Mexico and try out the state parks, warn them, don't go to Ute Lake. But I have a whole playlist of other New Mexico state parks that are fantastic. Okay, so even though I think Ute New Mexico State Park is a dud, I still hope you had a good time hanging out with me today and hearing my stories. And if you'd like to do it again, it's really easy. Just hit the subscribe button and also that bell notification, and YouTube will let you know the next time I post another video. Okay, I gotta go back inside because I'm being held hostage by these mosquitoes. See you next time.